In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to resize video using an app called Handbrake. So if you watched my previous video on stock footage, if you didn't yet, there's a link in the description down below. In that video, I show you how to get free stock footage. In this video, I show you how to edit the size and resolution of that free stock footage to fit your needs on your website. And we're getting started right now. Compressing videos probably seems pretty daunting, but it's actually pretty easy with this app I'm going to show you. And if you watched my previous video from a couple days ago, where I show you how to find stock video online to use for free, you might need to compress some of it because some of these videos are quite large. This one, for example, is 4K, or at least you can download it in 4K. If you click on free download, you can choose 4K. You can also choose 720p, 1080p, and one that I don't know. What's this, 440p? I don't even know. Anyway, you can choose various sizes, but not all sites allow you to do that. So you might find yourself in a situation where you have a very high quality video, but you don't need that much quality because the file size is quite large. It will slow down your site and you want to compress it, maybe down to 720p because that's all you need. But how do you go about doing that? Well, you go about doing that by getting this app called Handbrake. It's a free app. Go to handbrake.fr, link in the description down below. It's going to auto-populate your operating system here, or at least what it thinks it is. If it gets it wrong, click on other platforms. It's going to open that in a new tab. And it's available in all these OSs, so it covers pretty much everybody. Just click on download. And like I said, it's 100% free. Just going to save it to my downloads folder. I'm going to go through the process of installing it so that you'll have it up and running. And it's a lightweight program, so this is going to go pretty quick. It's downloaded. Just click on this little icon here, or that button. That'll open up the DMG, which is a Mac executable file. Be exe on Windows. Double click on Handbrake. I'm going to click on open. Now it's asking for a folder where it's going to find videos. So the video that we're working on today is in my downloads folder, in the website videos folder. This guy right here, 4K wave. It's loading it, scanning the video, and this 4K wave is actually the one that you see on this page right here. So I just download this video in 4K. We're going to shrink it down and see how that compares to the other file sizes we have listed in here. Because like I said, other sites don't allow you to do that. And we're going to see if Handbrake allows us to compress our 4K without losing too much quality while also reducing the file size as much as a pro site does, like Pixabay. So here's our 4K video. I'm not going to go through all the options in Handbrake because there is a boatload of them. We're only going to go through what it takes to compress a super high quality video to a lower quality one without losing the actual quality, just shrinking the file size. Because 4K has certain pixel dimensions that are quite large, a lot larger than most websites need. So we're going to reduce the pixel dimensions, which will reduce the file size, and try to do it without reducing the quality. There's a web optimized checkmark you'll see here that will reduce the quality. So don't check that one. Go over to the video tab and change the constant quality from 22 to about 25. Going the wrong way there. Change that to 25. I found that's a pretty good number for keeping the quality while also reducing the file size. Last thing we have to do is pick a place to save it. Right now it's under Bjorn and Movies. I'm going to choose, I'll just save it to the main folder so we don't overwrite the other one. Actually, you know what? Never mind that. I'm just going to change the file name. Download right into here. 4K. Let's change this to less than 4K. Might be wondering, what is less than 4K? Well, you decide. Up here we have presets for 1080p, 30 frames a second, and there's a lot of presets. Presets for general, for web, for various devices, for Matroska, I don't even know what that is, for production. So there's a lot of options. I'm just going to choose the fast 1080p and see if we can get it down to about what Pixabay has listed for the 1080p version of this video. And if you want me to do a full walkthrough of Handbrake and all its features and all the stuff you could possibly use it for encoding video online, leave a comment down below and let me know. Or if you have any other questions about the process I'm showing you now, leave a comment down below. And last thing, if you like this kind of video and you get value from it, make sure you click subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I publish new videos. And now we have all our settings just as we need them. All we have to do now is press start, and it's going to start encoding. I'm going to pause this video or fast forward it, haven't decided which, but I'm going to come back when this is all encoded. Our video encoding has completed. Now let's look at the file size. Let's close this one. So our original is 119 megabytes. Our new one, this is the 1080p, as you can see by the dimensions here, is 46.4 megabytes. And if we go to Pixabay, their 1080p is 32.6. So they're compressed even a little farther. But here's the thing, here's the reason we did this video, is again, like I said earlier, not all websites allow you to download in whatever file size that you want. And you can reduce the quality even further by changing the settings. You can change the constant quality rate, you can change it to web optimized. Really depends on what you need. If you need this video to play in the background and it's going to be grayed out a little bit or whited out or blacked out, you can probably get away with changing it to be web optimized, and that's going to shrink it much further. So it really depends on what you need. If you want me to make a video on all the important points in Handbrake for making web video, let me know in the comments down below. But we successfully shrunk a 4K video to 1080p, which is much better to digest for download times and web speeds on websites. And also, if you're uploading to places like YouTube or Vimeo, they also have compression. So if you upload this now shrunk 1080p video to YouTube, they're going to compress it even further using their compression algorithms. Vimeo will as well. But if you're uploading to places like Amazon S3, they're not going to compress anything. They're going to load the straight up video that you uploaded. So it might be using a lot of bandwidth on your site depending how you're using the video and how much traffic you get. So managing your video file sizes is really important for bandwidth on your site, especially if you're using services like Amazon S3. But anyway, that's a quick rundown of how to use Handbrake to reduce the file size of your videos. And keep in mind, if you were to blow up this video we rendered, this one here, up to 4K size, pixel size, it's going to lose quality. But in the 1080p size, it's pretty good. This is the 1080p. If I press up, it's going to be the 4K version. And to my eye, I can't see a lot of difference. I can see this one is running slower because I'm maxing out the RAM on my little laptop right now. If I run the 1080p version, it runs a lot smoother, even just on my computer. So you can probably guess it's going to run a lot smoother on the internet as well because it'll load a lot faster. So that's how we use Handbrake to reduce the file size of videos without sacrificing the quality, as long as you're actually using the file size that you've shrunk down to. For example, if you're shrinking out 1080p, you want to make sure you're using the video as a 1080p on your website. If you're shrinking out a 1080p, but you want to use it as a 4K, you're going to lose quality. So you always want to shrink it down to the size you're actually going to use. That way you can reduce file size without reducing quality. So that's how it works. I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below or in the private Facebook group. There's a link to it in the description down below. And make sure you click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And next up is clicking one of these videos that popped up on your screen so you can get even better at WordPress. And until next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.